Do you have a reluctant writer? We do. So today I'm sharing what we've been doing to overcome that hurdle. Welcome to Sarah Still Teaches, a place where we get real about the education of our children. If you're looking for more regular education content, be sure to hit subscribe. Today I'm going to share my 4 tips for moving forward with writing when you have a reluctant writer, someone who has major insecurities about their writing abilities, or they just are not liking the subject at all. My first tip is to back off. What do I mean by that? I mean, stop doing writing as a formal subject. Find ways to write, like answer simple questions, responses, very simple, basic writing tasks. But aside from that, stop pushing writing. Because when we push and they push back and they're already resistant and there's a wall up, there is no meaningful learning that's going to happen. My second tip is to give choice. We started easing back into writing with writing a story. And Leland chose a memory or experience that he wanted to write about. So he wrote about going to Great Wolf Lodge and writing the wolf tale and what that experience was like for him. During this time, I did not provide any feedback about spelling, punctuation, capitalization, or really anything that would critique his writing and make him feel self-conscious. There was lots of positive praise and pointing out the things that I love that he was doing in his writing. Opinion writing is very structured and easy to model, so that makes it easy for the student or child to follow along when they go to write their own piece. You have an opinion and you state it. You give reasons for your opinion along with examples that support your reason. And then finally, an opinion restate. If you're not teaching opinion writing with Oreos, you are missing out. I knew that getting to eat Oreos would be motivating to Leland, and I also chose a topic that was really important to him, our dog. Why is she the best pet? And so he was very excited to start this writing assignment. Oreos and our dog, count him in. So there was a lot of buy-in from him. He was excited to write about this, and he also wanted the snack at the end. My 4th tip is to set up an author's chair. This allows the author the opportunity to share their work. It's a writing celebration where they get to read what they've worked so hard on, and we get to sit back and listen to them. It's good reading practice. It also is really good editing practice because when they're reading and they come across something that just doesn't sound quite right, they give more pause when they're reading it out loud. Once you've restored some writing confidence, you can then go back to working on more grade level writing pieces and building those new skills. Writing is unlike any other subject. Math, you have these small chunks of skills that you're learning and they build upon each other and then gradually get harder and harder. But there's a formula. There's a reason why you're doing a specific thing. Writing is such a unstructured subject that sometimes it can be overwhelming. There's so many different thoughts that go on in your head when you're writing, it can be hard to know which direction to go with it. So because it's so unstructured and there is so much choice put on the student, it can feel really overwhelming to them. So really making sure you're taking the time to break down those steps of writing and build a solid foundation will help you as you move forward. I want to get a conversation going. Drop in the comments what writing struggles you've had with your kids. Let's talk about writing and why is it so hard and what we can do to overcome these hurdles.